Alright, so you guys knew this was coming. Got platinums between 1301 to 1400. I think I hit 1200 maybe like a couple weeks ago, and now I'm at 1400. So let's just start off with the list. 1301 was totally normal journey. Now I did a playthrough of this, or like, most of it, and the game, I think it was one of the developers, they made a comment on my YouTube video, and they said another one was coming out, or another title made by them was coming out. And I asked them in the comments, I asked like, can you give me any preview, or any hints as to what it's about? And they said no spoilers. So I respect that. Yeah. I'm just amazed they found my playthrough of this game on my YouTube channel, like, so random. They're not like a huge developer, I don't believe, but like, I mean, they made a game, and this game is gonna sell because it's a relatively easy platinum, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was like a fucking, like a musical spoof kind of thing. Other than that, we'll scroll up a little bit quickly, because most of these games are not really noteworthy, like these turbo games right there. You're basically making the food item jump up and down. Black Wolf. A lot of these games are cross-buy. Black Wolf was the easy platinum. Cross-buy means you get the PS4 and the PS5 version for one price, and it's bundled together if you want to look at it like that. The infamous My Name is Mayo 3 did come out. There's some bunny games with the same looking bunny. I'm not sure when or where this character was made, but apparently he has his own line of games now. Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Martis, a FMV game, full motion video, that I did do a playthrough of as well. It was an interesting game. Like, I sort of wish that it was not just a platinum, it was the 100% the entire game to get the platinum, because I was missing a couple of stuff, and like, I don't know, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, because I can lose sleep over other things. Alien Zix, another easy platinum. Cubic Lines, that was a little bit of a puzzle game. It was not bad. Burger Fun was a rhythm game, believe it or not, guys. The same company that makes these break games and these running games, they have a rhythm game. This is not related to that company. They're called the Czech Run. I think they have the Slovak Run as well, and both, of course, are I can't remember if those were cross-buy or I had to buy them twice, but like, we're talking like $5 games here, $5 or less on sale even. Rage Among the Stars, Steam Engine. So in my absence from trophy hunting, there have been a number of games called something engine. Now, you're basically building and upgrading things, obviously through the use of math and numbers, and it's a really quick platinum, and like, it's actually somewhat enjoyable, despite only being like fucking 5 minutes of actual gameplay. I'm not complaining. Divination, I don't remember much about. Hellgunner, just I think it's a 2D shooter. Welcome to Jane's Story in the World of Project Summarize. I think this was I got this platinum in 11 seconds. I platinum a game in 11 seconds. I'll get back to that later, but I just want to point that out. A pinball machine one, got that in 49 seconds. And here's a Slavic Run that I was talking about, guys. The Wild West Crops, that was an okay game, man. It wasn't like, I think it was rather like it was not rather like at its best. No, it was not. Slap the Rocks was actually, it was a decent puzzle game, but like, what do you expect from the price, so. Blow and Fly was actually kind of fun. It's like a like those things of midnight, the fragments of midnight, whatever it's called, where you're shooting something that's based on trajectory, kind of like Angry Birds, but this one was a little bit more complicated slightly. The Psycho Duck, the premise of this game, I have no idea what it's about. The Wizard and the Slug, relatively easy platinum. Project Starship, this was a stack that I did not end up buying for the PS5. I didn't even know there was a PS5 stack there. Now, when I say stack, I was like pointing something out. In the title of the 1300 video, I made a point in all caps saying no region stacking. I will say that every time because I have never, ever region stacked, and I don't intend to. It's not happening. It's non-negotiable with my trophy list. Like I said in the 1 hour rant, I personally think it's dumb, but I've never tried it, so maybe it's not as dumb as I think. But regardless, it's not something I'm going to pay for. It's not going to be something I put the work into. The whole concept of changing your PlayStation Store is just, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's very unappealing to me. I don't want to do money conversions, etc. Soccer Succubus. So this has 5 games in the series so far, right? Relatively easy visual novels. Now, as you can see, this one I got the platinum in 53 seconds. There's a point to me pointing out these less than 1 minute platinums. I'll get to it. I sort of want to spend a Monday through Friday going over every single Soccer Succubus, because I have no idea what this game's about. Obviously, there's some succubi, those little demons, whatever. I don't know. Maybe there's more to it than that. Alien Engine, another one like the Steam Engine one. These are kind of cool in my opinion. Froggo, easy platinums. Underland The Climb. So this is like a puzzle game. At the moment, I have lost patience with it because there are very specific ways to beat the levels, and like I don't agree with all of them, but like I don't have the time nor the patience to like devote to a single fucking level because like there's 30 levels you have to beat, and obviously they get harder as you go along. But for now, it's not happening. Behind Closed Doors, Developer's Tale. This is a game about a game developer trapped in their game that they're developing. Interesting. Taco Band 10. 10 was okay. Basically, you have to survive in a room for 10 seconds, and the whole objective is to not die. If you don't die at those 10 seconds, you're gonna move on to the next room. I thought it was a cool concept. Will Die Alone. That's also like, I think that's like they sort of look very similar. The Behind Closed Doors game. Richie's Nightmares. 1 minute and 12 second platinum. Cursed Island, 1 minute 47. Some 2 minutes here. The whiskey story. So there's like the blank story. There's whiskey. There's ketchup. There's a whole bunch of different food products that you show growing on a farm, and it's like the engine games, only I like the engine games better. Like these story ones are good in the sense that they're easy platinums, but if someone wasn't going for this platinum, would anyone actually buy this game? I think you gotta ask yourself that. Rayland, interesting puzzle game. It's like a light-based game with reflections and whatnot. This bundle here, these 2 games, and Legend of Arcade U. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Those were okay. High School Romance, The Magi Trials. This was okay too. I mean, like I didn't have the time to sit down and go through it, but I might get to it one day. I might, because it looked really interesting. Katana, 7 minutes and 36 seconds. The reason that took so long is because every time you skip a level with the cheat code, the game has to load the next level, so the loading time is longer than the actual skipping time, the playing time of the game, which is kind of, I don't know what to tell you about that. So Blackberry Honey we have, and that should be the video I just did, should be the 1400 right there. Other than that, because as you can see, waifu collector was the 1300. I'm talking about in the right over here on this screen. Yeah, and then 1400 was Blackberry Honey. That was a PS4 stack, but I try to save the PS5 stack for the videos I actually make, if I make them about these games. It doesn't seem like a lot, does it? Probably because they're fucking duplicates of the same game, but Like, if you're paying for the PS5 version anyway, why would you not play the game that is included with the PS4 and PS5 version? I don't know, maybe I'm just a neurotic trophy hunter, I don't know. But in my opinion, if you're gonna pay for it, then at least get the most use out of it. Or at least try to make a fucking video about it, so like you have something tangible. Because you're probably gonna forget that game in like a year from now. So yeah. Now what I was getting to about these platinums, right? Taking less than a minute to platinum. Some taking less than 30 seconds, half a minute to platinum. I don't want to say I'm complaining. What I want to say is Sony, PlayStation. Is this going to become a thing where you're going to let any developer they want to make a game that is targeted specifically toward trophy hunters? Like, let's be realistic here. Most of these games that I have on my list here, people would not be playing unless they were a trophy hunter. And I want to show you something right now. I want to show you something that... So Ratalaika games especially are notorious for having nothing but gold trophies and the platinum. There's nothing wrong with that. Gold trophies are worth more than silver and bronze, obviously. Do you... Okay, I'll move myself over. I didn't realize you can see that. Do you see that gold trophy number? You see how it's 11,162? And the silver trophy right next to it, I know you can't tell that's actually silver. It looks white, but it's silver. 9,859. Okay, so why are my gold trophies more in number and quantity than my silver trophies? Sony, is this your intention? You know, like, I can speculate all I want, but in reality, I'm just some guy who's country rank 53, 373 world rank. I haven't even broke the top 50 yet. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna, because I'm running out of easy platinums, and that's what I mean by then we'll actually play some real games, because in 1 week, the number of easy platinums is not as many as people think that are coming out. It's really not. I don't know where people got it that like there were like 20 fucking easy platinums coming per week, releasing in 1 week. No, there's not. In my opinion, at most, in any given week, whether it's announced or not, there's maybe 4 or 5 platinums, easy platinums, easy platinum games that are not only easy in difficulty but really quick in time. There's only like 4 or 5 in my opinion, from what I've seen. Do I intend on getting all those 4 or 5? If the price is right, then why not? Because I can always wait for a sale. Whether my patience can wait or not, that's a different story. My wallet can, but I don't know if I can. If you're curious what my PlayStation trophy level is supposed to be, it's supposed to be 1,074, but it's capped at 999, of course. I have no idea what that means. I don't know how the logarithm, the scaling works, but apparently that's how. Altogether, I have almost 37,000 trophies. As you can see, I have the 1401 platinums, the blue number next to that. And I wish I could express this better than how I'm expressing it. Is this really all about the money? Because from a business standpoint, eventually more casual trophy hunters are not going to want to fuck with this shit anymore. For me, part of the reason I took such a long break from trophy hunting, as far as I know, that was intended to be a break until the level cap was ready to play PSN level cap to trophy level. I missed it. I will admit that there's this one comment on one of my YouTube videos. I think it was a 1 hour rant one. Someone said someone says something like, don't stop trophy hunting because it seems like you enjoy it. And I had to think about that over the course of the 6 months that I was gone from trophy hunting. I realized that person was right. I realized that was sort of a hobby of mine that I genuinely missed. I miss getting the trophies. I miss playing these obscure games. And in a way, I'm just saying, the trophy hunters like me, the whales, we're supporting small developers. You gotta think about that. You didn't think about that, did you? We are so charitable, so kind, that we are willing to play these shitty games, these underdeveloped games, maybe some of them released too early, and we buy them anyway. We support Sony that way. We support small developers that way. So all I'm asking is Sony, like, will there ever be a day, I'm not saying I agree or disagree or favor and don't favor, easy platinums will no longer be a thing? Will a day like that come? I have mixed emotions and mixed feelings about it. I don't think that day is going to come. I think there will always be easy platinums. There will always be companies, developers targeting trophy hunters. And that's just the nature of the beast. That's the way it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. Well, thanks for watching, guys. You've seen me get around 200 platinums in about 2 weeks. I'm doing this shit casually. I don't think people realize, like I don't just stay home all day and like do easy platinums. This is stuff done in my spare time, especially after work when I just want to unwind. And it's just like, yeah, if I had all the time in the world, then yes, I would have gotten this done probably in less than a week. But I don't want to spend the funds that quickly. I want to actually somewhat enjoy the games I'm playing. Somewhat. Are there games that I just get for the platinums because they're easy? Of course. Because they're fast. Of course. The ball's in your court, Sony. Just I would appreciate it if you let us know, especially trophy hunters. I guess there's nothing else to say, but to all the trophy hunters out there, to all the PlayStation users out there who may not be trophy hunters, to all the 100% accounts, thanks for watching, and take care of yourselves and each other.